Hello guys, I'm the Kegman. Welcome back to Kegman Plays and welcome to my Belgian Wonderkid 11. So we've managed to do France, we've managed to do England, we've managed to do Italy, and today we are doing Belgium. Now there are three things I'm looking for when making this list. As always, number one is cost, number two is current ability, and number three is potential ability. So let's get into it. So, as is tradition, picking out the goalkeeper first, I am using Martin van der Voort here from Genk. At 17 years old and valued at 475k, he's already in a good position to stand you in good stead. As you can see, if you were going to use him as a sweeper keeper on support, there's not much that's wrong here. First touch is a little bit low, a few of the mentals are a little bit low, but again, he is 17. He's going to develop rather lovely. If you look at the general ability, you can see he's currently at 105. He has a potential of 168. He is going to grow superbly. So the first centre-back here today of our centre-back pairing, and the first name I am going to butcher, is Zinho van Houston. He is 19 years old, he is from Standard Liège, and he's currently valued at £9 million and is on a £22,500 a week wage. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. But he's going to be a very good little player for you, especially if you look at his current attributes. Now, you do need to work on a few things: strength, pace, and jumping reach, all needing a fair bit of work here. But outside of that, he's going to be a fairly good player. And if you're looking for someone to use as a backup, even at a Premier League club, to develop, he's going to be an excellent option for you. His current ability is 122. His potential is 140. He does have potential to grow if you use targeted training. Pair him in the central defence is Sebastian Bornau. Again, a name I've probably butchered. He is 20 years old. He is at Cole. He's also going to be a little bit expensive. 3.9 million, 13 grand a week. He's a little bit more accomplished already. As you can see, his pace at 15, jump reach is 17 to 191 centimeters tall. Heading is 16, strength is 15. He's a fairly more rounded player. He could probably actually step up into a Premier League team or two. But I would look at pushing, especially his physicals still. If we go and have a look at his current ability, you can see he's at 124 with a potential of 140. Not much in it between him and his centre-back partner. So on the left-hand side, I'm going to pick Conny de Winter. He's at Juve, or Zebre, as he is on my game here. 17 years old, 179 centimetres tall, valued at 1.2 and 220k a week. He is currently listed for loan. You might be able to get him in on loan for 2 seasons if you're lucky. At which point you might be able to get him on an end of contract. Contract expires in 2021. So pick him up, bring him in, extend his loan, and then when January rolls around, try to get him on a free. Now, he's not amazing. In fact, it was very, very hard to find anyone on the left for Belgium. His current ability is 93. His potential is 134. It's not amazing, but it's the best I can find. He can cover the right-hand side if you need him to. He can push up in midfield if you need him to. He has got a bit of potential, but again, you might want to pick a position and really focus on targeted training. I would like to go wing-back. His pace is kind of there. His acceleration is kind of there. He can cross, he can dribble. Just needs a bit of work, especially when it comes to tackling. On the opposite flank, I'm going to use Rocky Bashiri. He's a centre-back / right-back on loan from Norwich to STVV. He's currently valued at £3 million. He's on 7.5k a week. He's not going to be a cheap player, obviously with Norwich being a Premier League team, or at least at the moment they are. But his physicals are pretty good, and obviously you have the versatility of being able to use him as a centre-back. Now, he can't cross, he can't dribble, but he is 19. Maybe he can force that in with targeted training again. He's currently 114 ability with 136 potential. He's not stunning. He's not amazing. But again, the wing-backs seem to be a little bit of a problem for the Belgian sides. So, before we get onto the midfielders, I'm going to take the opportunity to ask you to subscribe to the channel and, of course, like the video too. If you do like what you see and you feel like I'm kind of your kind of guy, do follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/kegmanplays. There'll be links below. We stream on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday from around about 8 p.m-ish, but that is subject change due to my work. Now, there are links below to my Twitter, my Discord as well, and my Twitch, and you can keep updated there as to when we go live. Anyway, let's go on with it. So, for defensive midfielder, I'm going to use Marco Canna, the 16-year-old from Anderlecht. He's already valued at 1.4 million, he's already on 2.6k a week, and it is, of course, Anderlecht. He's going to be fairly expensive, but for the DM role, I cannot find anyone better. Should you wish to, and he gains a bit of height, he could be a very, very strong ball-playing defender. You do need to work on his physicals, especially his strength, if you were going to use him as a BPD. But he does look pretty good as a deep line playmaker. Again, I'd probably still want to get his strength up, but his balance certainly wants to be pushed along. At 16 years old, he has got a lot of potential. If we look at his current ability compared to his potential ability, you can see his current ability is 106 and his potential is 162, which is rather glorious indeed. In centre mid, we have Charles de Ketelaere, whose name I've probably butchered again. He's 18, he's from Club Bruges. He is wanted by a few clubs already on loan, and he's not too bad. He's a little bit weak on his right-hand foot, but he'll get there. Valued at 725k and on 2.2k a week, I imagine he'll cost around about £7.5 to £10 million to sign if you want to drag him away from Club Bruges. With a current ability of 107 and a potential ability of 131, he's not an amazing player, nor will he develop into an amazing player, especially for a midfielder. But again, with targeted training, maybe as a DLP, maybe as an advanced playmaker, you could have the makings of a fairly strong midfielder with the correct training. On the left wing, I'm going to take Jeremy Doku, the Belgian Ghanaian midfielder from Anderlecht. Valued at 875 on 1.6k a week wages, you can see his natural fitness is absolutely phenomenal. As is his aggression, actually. Acceleration at 16, pace at 16, he's already nippy. I would definitely work on his stamina, however, if it was my player. He has the ability to play on the right. He also has the ability to fill in as a striker, although that's not where I'd really try to train him. With a current ability of 104 and a potential ability of 141, targeted training could turn this man into an absolutely deadly inside forward. On the right wing, I'm going to go for Yayi Impi. Again, a name that I've probably messed up here. 18-year-old Belgian at Sampdoria, valued at 180k on £220 a week. You can see that he is wanted by quite a few teams here. Roma, Atalanta, Fiorentina, Inter, Lazio, all interested in the young man. Now, again, much like Jeremy Doku, he can play on the left, he can play as a striker, but I'm using him on the right of the pitch. With his strong right foot here, does need a bit of development on his left foot, he can be an excellent attacking option. With a current ability of 93 and a potential of 160, again, his physicals are looking quite good. His mentals are looking quite good. Do need some work, but huge potential in this young man. In attacking midfield, there was really only one option. If you was to look around, you could see that this is the only man for the job. Yari Vasharin here, he can cover a few positions. Again, he can cover both wings if needed. He's a great centre mid, but we're going to be using him as an attacking midfielder. He could be a very deadly shadow striker should you want to, but you will be paying quite a bit of money to prize him away from Anderlecht. He's valued at £2.2 million, he's on 5.5k a week, but the 18-year-old does have some absolutely great potential. Current ability is 118 with a potential of 163. He does have room to grow, and with his mentals in a very strong place already and his physicals mostly in a strong place already, he will serve you as an excellent attacking option. Finally, up front is Lois Openda, who is contracted to Club Bruges. As you can see here in my game, Newcastle, Southampton, Watford and West Ham all interested in transfer. He's valued at 1.8 million, he's on 3.5k a week, and he's 174 centimetres tall, so he's probably not going to get too much taller at the age of 19. He is Belgian, he is French, he is from the DR Congo, he's from about the place. But he's got some fairly good physicals already. Pace at 16 is good, stamina at 13 could use a bit of a push, strength of 14 again could use a little bit of a push. He's never ever going to be getting to the ball with jumping reach of 8 and a height of 174 centimetres, but with a heading of 9, you really want him to. His current potential, or his current ability, is 112 with a potential 144. He is actually the best striker I can find for a certain age, and he's all I can offer you as a potential striker from Belgium. Then we have it, my Belgian 11. What do you think? Do you have any alternatives maybe? Do you disagree with my 11? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But do let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Do, of course, follow me over on Twitch. It is a fantastic atmosphere. We've got a great community over there. Probably the best community on Twitch, actually, in my opinion. My humble opinion. They're all great guys and girls. And I will see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye. We had invisible players earlier on. And now this. How I stick. I'd be absolutely livid. I'd be absolutely livid. Oh, this game sometimes. Dear Lord, dear Lord. Pages out of the FIFA playbook. Right.